All right, I'm Tai-Brooks with Hampton Hong Shogun M.A. and we are back. Man, look, I've had questions upon questions upon questions about the wooden dummy, and this is the third question I got. It actually happened after I put this up, and one of my other students who normally come in on Saturday, very, very proud of him because he is not too far from becoming a lawyer. So, man, I'm excited, you know. Always praising the success of people, strangers, people I know, people who are connected to us in some way via the school or anything else. I don't care what you're doing. As a matter of fact, if any of y'all have anything successful in your life going on, I don't care what it is, y'all can tell me in the comments. I would be so happy and proud to just tell on video, hey, homeboy got this, or homegirl got that going on. I would love to do that. Please go ahead and hit us up in the comments. Let us know what has been good in your life. Now, if there's something bad that's happening in your life, tell us too. Dude, I am a Abrahamic faith dude. I don't pray against anybody. I don't pray no negativity on anybody, nothing like that. I'll pray, and I want you to come out on the other end greater than ever. Only because that's the kind of guy I am. I show love to each and everybody, no matter what, even if it's really hard for me to show love to people. Now that we got that settled, we have another question. Keeping it real, my music phone, I had to take a picture of the question because on that day I had to text it to myself. Because he was right here, and, you know, I was like, oh, that's a great question. The question is, should I park sound to move the mass of the dummy, right, versus just park the arms? And this is on the idea of Centerline. It's a question about Centerline. Now, I went ahead and answered that for him that day, but I'm going to answer it for you right now. Not now, right now. So, when we're parking in the earlier parts of the form, okay, we're talking about being right here. This was the mode of where we was talking about. And unless it is out here and I'm parking, I'm moving the dummy then. I gotta park into the body here, the stand is moving, the wooden dummy's moving. That's gonna happen. Okay, it's because of where my center is versus its center of mass from that point, because center line and center of mass is really the same thing. So I want you to get that in your head. Okay? So when I park here, a lot of times we as Wing Chun players, I'm gonna say Wing Chun players because I'm feeling kind of 1970-ish right now. But us as Wing Chun players, we will pop into the arms. And a lot of times we may not feel or understand the effects it has on the dummy itself because we're just parking the arms. There's points even with the shifting, like in another video I was talking about how you may even shift, because I have a video talking about squaring back. If you just look for that video, we're talking about squaring back. We're trying to square back towards the dummy. We're trying to front face, square off towards the dummy. And it may not be titled that way, excuse me, y'all, because I'm doing all this at once. So I'm wearing the same thing I wore in the other videos because this is all in the same moment, right? For you, it's in different parts of time. So you can shift. And a lot of times, because the dummy ain't doing this, it ain't moving, especially in this case, you probably don't know how much of an effect you have on the dummy. When I had my PVC dummy, you could tell, because it was more of a freestand dummy. It set on a number of weights, like 2, maybe 3, I think they were 25-pound weights, inside of a tote crate. And I had all these bungee cord type strings to it. It's not bungee cord, but you know, with those cords that you use for tarp. And I had it tied down a certain way. So then when I would park either shifting or just standard, it would come back at you. Like you could pocket it, it'll move back and come back at you. It had a kind of a sensationalized idea of what could happen because of every move that you did. It gave you more feedback. You know, not even the dummies that have the T base, sometimes some people call it a T base or whatever, or even the triangular bases, they don't actually give the same kind of significant output that a dummy would if you see the corded one. Which, if you look at my videos, go to my videos, subscribe, look through my videos. Not too far, I clipped it, the part where you can obviously see me with that dummy, that PVC dummy. You can see what I'm saying, because when I'm practicing with it, you can see it move. You see movement with it. That's that greatest goal that most of us Wing Chun guys want, a dummy that moves. So in this case, heck, we're gonna have AI. AI is gonna learn the wooden dummy and everything about Wing Chun. We'll practice with it, probably get good. At some point, AI will turn on us and excommunicate every last one of us to heaven or wherever else. I'm saying it, I'm calling it. AI will take us out. Soon as it learns your martial art, it is OV. They're gonna break arms and break necks. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. But the main idea is this. First off, the inside of the arms to us is actually the outside of the arms, and that's why the arms do this in the wooden dummy. Okay? So if I am parking, even if I don't get too much feedback from the wooden dummy, if I apply this process where it's just staying squared up and doing it, or shifting, then what I want to do now is I want to learn how to dismantle the dummy, or I need to figure out what is the application to this. And if I can see my opponent jolt a certain way, or whatever the case may be, and different opponents, different weight classes, different weight sizes and everything, you could be the smallest one in the room, you do the same move, let's see the goal. Let's see what's going to happen in this case. Unlike other martial arts, there are no weight classes in a lot of the traditional martial arts. The true traditional martial arts. That we're not going to separate them just because we want to be safe. So in that case, and that's not a disrespect, that's just me knowing. So in this case or whatever, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to apply it with different opponents to really get that. If not, you can always find a way to, even if you could put a dummy on some kind of base that makes it pop back and forth, or even like the core PVC dummy like I had in another video or whatever that can give you that feedback, unless that's really all you got.